Today I'm going to read you a story, Lizzie Zipmouth. Chapter 7, 61.
Page 61.
Page 61 to 67. Are you ready? Yeah. Chapter 7. Sam stayed at the hospital most of Saturday. Mom took Rory and Jake and me to the football. It was a great game and our team scored. Rory and Jake jumped up and down and yelled, and then remembered and drooped back in their seats, looking guilty. It's okay, boys, said Mom, passing her arms around them. We can be sad about poor great-grand and happy about football too. Great-grand won't want you to stop enjoying the match. I looked at Mom. I knew great-grand much better than she said. Great-grand thought football a waste of space. Great-grand thought she was much more important than any football team in the world. She'd want Roy and Jake and me to be sitting quietly in our best clothes at home, worrying about her. I was worrying. I wanted to see great-grand, I said. I'm not sure they'd let young children into the hospital, said Mom. Roy and Jake breathed sighs of relief. I cornered Sam when he came home that evening. He looked very tired and his eyes were red as if he might have been crying. I'll make you a cup of tea, Sam, I said. Sam looked very surprised. It's okay, I can make lovely tea. Great-grand showed me how, and I hold the kettle ever so careful so I can't scald myself. You're a very clever girl, Lizzie, said Sam. Okay then, I'd love a cup of tea. It made it carefully all by myself. Mom hovered, but I wouldn't let her help. I carried the cup of tea in Sam without spilling a drop. This is delicious tea, said Sam, sipping. Thank you very much, Lizzie. How is great-grand? I asked. Not very well, said Sam sadly. Is she going to be better? I hope so. Can she walk and talk yet? She's going to have to learn all over again like a baby. They're trying to teach her already, but she won't do as she told. I nodded. I couldn't imagine great-grand letting anyone tell her what to do. Can I see her, Sam, tomorrow? I think you might find it a bit upsetting, Pat, said Sam. I know I'd find it upsetting, said Roy. Please, can I see her, Sam? I begged. Lizzie, it's probably not a good idea, said Mom. Please, Sam, I said, clutching his sleeve. Okay then, Lizzie, if it's what you really want, said Sam. I hugged him and sent his cup of tea flying. It went all over his
what? Trousers.
But he still didn't shout. He hugged me back. Sam took me to the hospital to see great-grand on Sunday afternoon. I held his hand tightly when we went into the ward. It wasn't the way I thought it would be. I wanted it to be very white and neat and tidy with nurses in blue dress and little frilly caps. It was a big, strange, messy place with the sad people slumped in beds or hunched in wheelchairs. An old man was crying. I nearly cried too. Are you okay? Okay, Lizzie? Sam whispered, then being down to me. We can go straight back home if you want. I did want to go home, but I also want to see Great Gran. Gran thought I was very worried she'd look and then scary now. I want to see her, I said in a teeny tiny voice. Okay, she's over there, said Sam, and he led me to Great Grand's bed. Sam's hand was damp. He seemed scared too. Dan,